Congratulations! You just purchased your first set of BGMC trading cards and now you want to know how the game works. Well, we've got you covered. Here's a short 5-minute video to get you started. Some helpful items to have on hand but aren't necessary to play the game are a game board, a dry erase marker, a calculator to do some simple math, and 30 cards to build your deck. You'll need one person to play against. This is a 1v1 game. You and your opponent will play 3 rounds, and the person who wins 2 out of the 3 rounds is the overall winner. Let's get started. First, build your deck. Each player will choose their best 30 cards out of their personal collection. To have a great deck, you'll need the following: 3 location cards, 1 for each round, at least 1 character card. Here are some of my highest value character cards. Speedy Delight, he's a 9, and Grandpa Buddy, he's an 8. These are great, but I may want to choose a character who helps a specific partner that's connected to a location. For instance, like Sal and Sally, who help Convoy of Hope in Poland, Jerry Can, who helps World Serve International in Tanzania, or Gladys the Bear, who helps AG Foster Care Network in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Here, I have Roscoe the Rescue Dog. He's a 4. But combined with the free international card, I get +5, which makes him a 9. 4 + 5 is 9. And if you happen to play these 2 cards together on the location Las Vegas, you'll do really well because you can get a ×2. 9 × 2 is 18. So choose your character and partner cards wisely. Just remember, partner cards can only play on certain locations. Look on the location card to tell what partner cards you can play. Next, select at least 1 action card. Select an action that's not only high value, but that you have the power-ups listed on that card. For instance, the action card Walking Dogs has a value of 4. If you have the power-up cards Perseverance and Obedience, they each add a +5 to its value. So 4 + 5 + 5 equals 14. That's a good combination. And lastly, stack your deck with tons of resource cards. Once you've selected your best 30 and your opponent has done the same, now you're ready to play the game. Start by placing a location card down for your opponent. They will do the same for you. Read the location card given to you and see if you have the right partner character combination. If not, just play your highest value character and correct partner if you have it. My opponent gave me India. Partners that work with this location are Project Rescue and Live Dead. I happen to have Live Dead and a Samir the Camel card. This gives me 2 + 5, which equals 7, and then ×2 for a total of 14 impact points. But Speedy Delight is a 9, and I'm going to use him instead because he's going to give me more points. 9 × 2 is 18. Write your first total down on your board, 18. Now play your highest action card and power-up combination. Mine is ready to go. Walking Dogs with Perseverance and Obedience. Write down the total for these. 4 + 5 + 5 equals 14. Now, add your top total to your bottom total for your total impact points. 18 + 14 is 32. Write this down so you know how many impact points you have to buy the resources needed for this location. Look on your location card to see if you have any of those resources listed. India needs medical care, curriculum and training, clothing, school supplies, new construction, and beds. I have 4 of these in my deck, but I need to see if I can afford them. 9 + 7 + 8 + 5 equals 29 impact points. I can afford them. I have 32 points. So my final score is 29 because the total value of all the resources that I was able to ship off in barrels to my missionaries was 29. If I would have had any other resources for India in my deck, I may have been able to afford them and possibly end up with a higher ending game score. I hope I did well enough to win this round. Let's find out. Who won? I did. My opponent's ending score was 24 and mine was 29. I barely beat my opponent. Whew! Now, shake hands and pray for each of the locations you just played. Pray for the missionaries that are there. Pray for the partners that are involved. Pray that they get the resources that are needed, and pray that the people there come to know Jesus. This is more than a board game. These scenarios represent real-life people who need our help. Finally, play another round or two, just like the one that you just played, and see who wins 2 out of the 3 rounds. Keep your same deck of 30 cards for each of these 3 rounds. That's it. Now, keep collecting cards and trying different combinations. You're learning useful and real-time information about missions projects all over the globe.